Welcome to my channel. Just a regular family going day to day in this crazy world we call home. Join us weekly. Chelsea G. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know my hair looking a little rough, but that's not the focus of this video. This is the first video in my series called Young and Married, and this video is going to be about finances. I believe that's so. I always got some on my face when I start filming. I believe finances are very important in any relationship, more importantly, a marriage. And it's something that a lot of young people, including myself and my husband, say that we really didn't have the guidance that we think we should have had when it comes to guidance when it comes to finances and, you know, saving and credit. So I just want to put out a video to possibly help other young marrieds and young couples in general. So first and foremost, I just want to say, pray over your finances just like you would pray over anything else in your life, whether it is, you know, whether it's infidelity or, you know, sickness or, you know, intimacy. You pray over those things, so pray over your finances. And one thing I want to remind people is that you will argue over money at some point in time in your relationship. It happens to everyone, no matter how much you plan or, you know, how much you think that things are going to be set in stone. Life happens. So my first tip for finances for young and married couples is have separate accounts and then have a joint account. So you have your account, he have his account, or, you know, you have your account, she has her account, and then you have one joint account. That joint account can be for bills, or that joint account can be for savings, or whatever it is. But it's important to have separate accounts because, you know, from time to time we each want to buy different things. I want to buy, you know, maybe a makeup kit. He want to buy a car part. And it's terrible when you have just one joint account and you're fighting over who's going to spend what and where it's going. So have separate accounts and a joint account. Number 2, create a budget. So I would say create a budget because you can't set goals financially, realistically, without a budget. You need to track your spending, see where the money is going. Maybe if you need to fix something, this is a great way to figure out if you need to fix it, because obviously you're looking like, dang, I ate McDonald's 17 times this month. Oh, maybe I can cut back on the McFlurries. You know what I'm saying? So set a budget, track your spending, go from there. Because you're saying, oh, I want to save $500, and realistically you only have $300 left over. So you need to, you know, kind of reel it in, figure it out, okay? 3, set financial goals together. We all set financial goals, but usually we set them individually, right? Well, if you're a married couple, you have to set financial goals together, because if I'm trying to save $5,000 and he not worried about saving and, you know, he just want to buy car parts, guess what? The money that I possibly could use from him to help me reach that $5,000 savings account goal, it's probably not going to happen as fast as I want. It's probably not going to happen at all, because he doesn't know that I want to, you know, save $5,000. All he knows that his extra money is probably going to go to car parts. So set those goals together, just like you do everything else together. When you get married, I know people say what's, you know, hers is his, and, you know, what's yours is mine. That is totally true when it comes to finances. Number 4, talk about your finances on a regular basis so that you can stay on track. You know, just kind of go back to that budget. Make sure you guys are sticking to it. Make sure everything is going according to plan. And if you have to tweak something, then tweak it. Number 5, save 10% of your income. It is very important to have a savings account just in case it's a rainy day. You know, you might have a great job and he might have a great job, but anything can happen. You can get sick and lose your job, or one of you guys could get fired. I always say pay yourself first. We always want to make sure that we pay our bills on time so we can keep that good credit. But what's credit if you don't have money when you need it, when it's an emergency? So pay yourself first. Before you pay your bills, put how much ever money you want into your savings account and go from there. Because what's going to happen is you're going to spend that money on bills, and then what's left over, you're going to say, oh, I have this to spend. No. Go ahead and throw that in the savings account. You want an emergency fund right off rip, and you want a retirement fund. So those are two very important funds you should have. Now, of course, if you want to add, a college fund for your kids or whatever, that's cool. But you always need an emergency fund and a retirement fund. Number 6, handle debt together. I know, say, I might have some credit card debt, and, he said, I don't have any debt, so I'm just going to spend this money however I want. Well, if we pool our resources together, pool our money together, we can knock out my debt even faster, and then both of us will be debt-free. So, it's better to have 2 debt-free people than just 1 debt-free person. And then pay on your debt regularly so you can cut down on that interest, because interest makes everything worse. Number 7, try to live debt-free. I know it's so much better when you can say, oh, I want to get this, but I can't really afford to buy it, so maybe lease to own or payments. Just like I said about that interest makes everything worse. So say if you go to a lease to own place and you get a TV, you're going to end up paying about $2,000 for a TV that you could have waited, saved for, and got it for $600. So, try to live debt-free. As long as you're paying someone, that means you owe someone, and no one wants to owe anyone. And my last tip, number 8, there will be tough times even with planning. And I said that at the beginning of this video. Life happens. And as a couple, you have to be strong to get through it. And have those savings and, other things in place and that budget so that if something did happen, you guys know how to maneuver together. That's all I have for you today. Subscribe to my channel and like this video if obviously if you liked it, and comment below if you did learn anything or what you would like to know in the next video. Bye.